Hello, hello. Welcome to first stream of this channel. And we're gonna be building Future Island Megalopolis series. Um, in this video, we will have a couple things that we're gonna do. But first, what we're gonna do, we're gonna look back at what we have done so far. And we have built out this wind farm in this area, which is actually helping us with our economy as we are selling excess electricity to neighbors, and therefore in that way helping out um, that we are helping out our economy. And hi to Jari Prinji. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. Yes, this is Skyline 2 build. This is first live stream for this series. And basically what we are trying to do in this series is we want to build out a megalopolis. And we are kind of at the start of it. So you are not missing too much. And if you stick around, you'll be able to see how we are developing in today's episode. So I'll just continue. I left off the windmills down here, the wind farms, sorry. Yeah, and we built out recycling center in this area, which is almost full. That's what one of the things that we will have to work on today, and it will be probably either addition or we can just make it a bit better looking. And this is our small industry area, which looks quite nice. We've done a bit of detailing here and there. And then there is another industrial area down here with our custom made truck park over here. It is all ramped up. Everyone is taking their breaks. And this is the start of the city down here. So this is our fire station, and this is the start of our kind of a downtown area. Well, downtown is in this way here, and yeah, in the comment section I see you had overcrowded buses. We don't have buses yet, but we will have some soon. Yeah, I do have large roads. That's correct. And yeah, this series is more of where we are future proofing straight away from day one as we started to build. It does look like everything is running smooth in this area. The downtown and suburbs, they are quite yes, they are. Yes, they are more expensive, but we haven't connected them as of yet. We do have train tracks, as you can see. We will be connecting them at some point, but as you said yourself, it is they are very expensive. So we are just starting, and we're earning some money, but not a lot. And I'm thinking that we need to grow a bit more before we actually can start and spend on trains. But who knows? Maybe by end of this episode, we might be able to do it. And yeah, as you see in downtown here, we have taller buildings. Well, we are starting to grow slowly, and we will be working on this area a bit today as well. And then we can move over our farming area. In the last episode that you can find in my profile, we built out this farming area here, and as we are again future proofing for um, our city, so we don't have to worry about how we're gonna provide food and other products that we will need. So we built out this beautiful looking farming area and a small town, which I decided to call Possum Beach. I was like, pause, links, if you know what I mean. So this is Possum Beach, and these are possum farms. And as you can see, we have a grain mill, or not, that cereal mill down there, and it is quite a bit. I have worked on it myself, putting some time in, put down some greenhouses so it looks a bit more realistic, and it looks like it is a farming industrial area. And again, we have built out another truck stop. This one is a bit newer looking. It's quite busy as well, same as the other one in the city. And then if we zoom out and go closer to the beach, we can see that we have fishing area down here. We already have set up routes, and it is working full time, catching a fish 813 tons a month. So that should be all right for us. And then you can see there is a beach houses down here, which are looking quite nice. Definitely something that somewhere where I would want to live. And I see that it's a bit dark on my screen. I'm using time and weather anarchy down here, and basically what I want to do is just try and reset it and see if it's going to be a bit brighter. Yeah, it's straight away brighter, because sometimes when you start the game it just doesn't want to go in the settings you played with last time. Maybe let's try custom. Want less of the shade out around here. Yeah, this will do. This will do for now, and if we need to change it, we can change it later on again. So, and this is all fish and chippery seafood, fish and chippery seafood factory. I don't know why, but I would decided to have it all red. It's part in big industrial estate for fishing industry, so it's one company. That's why I chose to have one color, because it, for me, it just makes sense. One company, one color. Do have some shops here and there. This is our main area, main street. Small buildings mainly, low density, and then a bit row housing and higher buildings as well. And then we have Oasis Kitchen down here, but as we can see, not enough customers. So I think it is a bit too big of a business for this area, but well, it is what it is. So what we can do is we will start working on fulfilling some of the needs for city. What I have noticed that people happiness factors, we are actually in demand for mail service. And what I was looking at was between as this is our downtown. I was wondering, would we be able to have this building down here? It is quite expensive, but that could be one of the core buildings for our downtown, and we can later on upgrade it with another tall, not as tall building next to it, but it's very expensive. And I'm thinking, is it the smartest idea to do it right now? So what we might do is just probably go for... Do we go for a small post? Because it will do the trick. Yeah, let's do for now just a small post office. And then we will do mailboxes around the area. And now we just need to pick where we're gonna place it. Probably somewhere in downtown. Let's place it just around here, because by the end of the day, if we want, afterwards we will be able to just remove it if we need to. Yeah, and this is very close to highway, and I'm trying to leave this space for something else, and this is one of the things that I would like to have here. And next step, what we will do is let's place some mailboxes just to make sure that we have good service around it. What I tend to do, I put the mailboxes on the side of the buildings, not in front of the houses. So we will do one there. We can do one here next to the park. Yes, that's sorted. Industrial area, not in front. Just on the side here. Is there a cover here? Let's go down here. That is sorted. Okay, we need one more around this area. Put it in the middle. Yeah. That is sorted. Oh, more here. The cover is not the best by the looks of it. Yeah. Yeah, the small. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, let's place some over here. Let's make sure that our citizens are happy. Okay, so we have sorted out our mail service. So our citizens should start to be a bit more happier about the city. At least we can hope. Should we add more storage? Nah, we'll be fine, right? We'll be right. So next step that we can work on is thinking that we could expand our suburbs, and we can slowly crawl from this area towards this area, but not all the way up down there, because in the future I have a plan to have a tunnel going from here through the mountains to this side, connecting this area. So I'm thinking the furthest we should go is about here. So let's start by building out some roads, and then we can work on placing the residential. Yes, first I do think the same, but although it costs little bit, I'm trying to be a bit kind of realistic, at least for myself, that I'm thinking I ain't gonna put on every single street. Like in the area where I live, they literally have in whole village think it's 7,000 people. There is 2 or 3 mailboxes, if I'm not correct. And also there is no post office. But yeah, I do get what you're saying. That's definitely. So as this is artery road down here, I don't want to connect it multiple ways to this area and have multiple junctions. So what we will do, to have some sort of connection, what I will do, I will just place pathways so people actually can connect in these areas. Yeah, I think that should be enough. And as there is space, the grid is a kind of broken. What we can do also is get another road through there, and it will actually look pretty cool when people are just walking through there. And what we will do down here, I'll just hand place buildings so we can get the four deep buildings. So let's fill in first of them. So what I'd like to do over here, because it's connecting on the left side, you can see, I will not zone it all the way in. I'll just zone it in here and hope that it's gonna be this way. Yeah, because I didn't want the building facing that way. So yeah, pretty good. And now we just need to place buildings for this area down here. And what I will do, I will take the picker, pick one of these buildings, and I'll just place them here. Then for these corners, what we will do, we will just find, I'm thinking probably 2x3 should be fitting in here. Let's see. Oh, disconnect it. Or we can even squeeze better 2 deep, 3 wide. Yeah. Just need to make sure that we can... it's a bit wobbly. No, not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's place it this way then. It doesn't want to go how I want it. Do it this way. There we go. How about fences? Let's delete the fences and place a different kind of fence down here. That will be good. Some trees to hide the imperfections. And some bushes here and there. Yep. Does it look better? Yes, no. It's alright. I can close my eyes and pretend that it's very good. Let's place some trees down here. Fill in those gaps. And we need another building here. I'm thinking probably same building as there. No? Yes? Yeah. Let's go the easy way. Let's do it this way. Here we are. No hustle. Just place it there. Some trees. Good. Very good. Perfect. And now you can see there is some terrain change. What I will do here, we can build, but we ain't gonna go too deep. So let's do like this. And then we will just add some trees here and there, here and there. How deep can we go here? I think that's enough. Not gonna go there. Let's work on the terrain a little bit. Increase the strength. And soften it. Is that good enough? Yeah. Soften it here. Awesome. And we need to place some park. And we need a school probably, I'm thinking. Let's see how we're doing with schools. Elementary school is fine. High school, we're struggling with high school. So let's add a high school in. Do we want to add it down here, or it's very close to highway connections? Probably not. Or maybe yes. Let's see if we can add southwest. Is there enough space? No. Could we raise the train? No, it won't work that way. Let's just do a small high school down here. Let me know if there is anyone, because this island is kind of based. Well, I'm building it in kind of way that it would be in America. So if anyone who is watching and you live in America or Canada, let me know. Would you have a high school this close to train tracks? Not sure. For me, it seems a bit iffy. But again, it's high school. It's not elementary school. So high school, you should be a bit aware of surroundings. So what we will do, do we need such long connection? We don't. Let's do elementary school here. I want to turn it around. Just like that. Yeah, with the back to the main artery street. And let's lower this. Yep. And connected that. And there. Delete this. Okay. Let's have this to the height of this. Height. And what can we add? We can have a sports park. Do you have enough space here to place it? I think we do. Are we going for it? We are, definitely. We are going for it. And we're gonna place it just in... Where do we have the stands? Stands on that side. Yep, so we're gonna place it this way. Where do we have the entrance? So I think we will have to adjust the fence. There's extension wings. So we're gonna leave this area for extension wings because I'm thinking how many people we can have now. Students, 400. Definitely we will have the need to have some extensions down here. Just trying to be smart about the money we have. Don't want to spend everything straight away. We will need some parking area as well. So I'm thinking, is it all right this way? Yes. Yeah, it is. All right, and I'm gonna have parking area down here. Nothing too big. Do we want something like this or wider? Probably wider. That's for sure. This is too wide. um, can we go for 2 of these? Just place 2 of them. Yep. Does that still look realistic? Yeah, it does. Let's work with the magic brush over here. Yep. Yeah, absolutely looks fine. Yeah, I think it looks absolutely fine. So, well, it's big enough car park for school and the stadium. We have 120 car park slots, plus we have parking on the roads. Yeah, that's absolutely enough. So what we will do, we will fill in this area with more buildings, and then we will do some beautification with trees. I'm gonna hand place buildings down here. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna place them just like this around this area. Some deeper, some not as deep. I think it's all right. Yeah, yeah, it does look okay. Then we're gonna place some over here. 4x5. Can we do 4x5? Or is it? Yeah, it's not too deep. And then 4x4. And then 2x2. Let's do level 5 2x2 so it looks a bit fancier. This end. Yeah. Yeah, looks good, looks good, looks good. Let's continue on this side. Do we want a gas station, fuel station down here? I think we do in this area. And then on this side, I'm thinking we will add some. We will add some paths, probably some park in this area as well. Thinking dog park. Am I thinking a dog park? I am thinking a dog park. Let's find it. It's too big. Do we have a smaller one? Yeah, we have a smaller one here. So we're gonna place it just around here so we can get a footpath past it. And let's build out the footpath. Let's have something that looks a bit different. Why it doesn't want to work for me? There we go. Let's move back the terrain for some reason. The terrain doesn't want to stay in its lane. Let's extend this one all the way here, and also let's add some trees. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a bit all over the place now, but just want to have, don't want to miss out anything. So this is what we are doing right now. And I want more trees on this side as well, so there is some sort of separation from the outdoor gym. Now let's have it here, and gonna have it here, but we will leave some sort of gap so you can kind of walk in. Yeah, it looks nice. And over here, more connections, more connections. And a couple trees here and there. Yeah, now I'm building trees everywhere. But that's the easy way how to cover some of the imperfections. And it makes it look a bit better as well. I do think that it's realistic, because like every single place, why wouldn't you want trees around your stadium, especially when there is like kind of busy road? Well, it's not busy road, but at some point it will be busy, so you want the trees so the exhaust goes up in the air, and trees kind of cover it. And for this area, the gas station we talked about, so let's do it. So what do we want? We want gas, and we want the biggest one. They have 4x6. Yeah, let's place it which way we want it. We want it this way here. Yeah, probably should need some kind of shop down here as well, right next to it. Let's place that as well. 4x6. There we go. It's a bit deeper. Still fine. 4x6. And then we can do 5, 3, 3x5. Yeah. Spot on. Yeah. Does look quite alright. Myself with the mic. Little tea break. Everyone who's watching. And let's add a bit of a tree line here, just to cover back end of the shopping. Well, not to cover up, but like separate these areas from where people live. I just think that it makes sense that there will be some kind of barrier, and trees are natural barrier, which makes sense. Also, what I'm thinking, what we could do is have a shortcut down here and have a footpath, because for me, in the future, for us to save our city from massive traffic, what we can do is future proof it. You will hear this word very often. Future proof our city by having footpaths everywhere where we can place them, just to make sure that people can have shortcuts and actually walk in the city, not just drive. Of course, we will have public transport later on, but not yet. And I think this is a great spot for a park, but what kind of park? Can we have like some kind of camp? Because if I remember correctly, with camps, campfire site doesn't have to be on. Let's place it and see if it. What it did with the terrain? Did it? It did adjust the terrain a little bit. So I'll just do this. I think it was kind of fun, but I can't really see through the trees, but just in case, we're gonna do some transforming of the terrain. Yeah, the backhand is going up, which is nice. Yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Just like that. Lovely. Oh yeah, it does go up. Very nice. Love it. We will fill in, so it is more of these trees, which are... What are those trees? Hickory? Yes, hickory trees. Let's add more of hickory trees in this area. When I say more, I mean a lot more. So it doesn't look so fake, the park down there. Autosave. Yep. I know it's crazy, but you can imagine this specific location where only here this type of tree is growing. The hickory. Yeah, it does look crazy. Hi Ethan, how you doing? How you doing, Ethan? So what we will do, we will continue with our low density. And we will place it here, and then, as I said previously, fill all of this in with our favorite trees. Some hickory, some oak, and some London plane. Yeah, that's enough, I think. And this area as well, just to cover it up. For some reason, for me, just I need trees everywhere. Probably it is because, first, hides all the imperfection. Second, I'm thinking where I would want to live and where I actually live. Where I live, it's you step out and it's forest, massive parks. So kind of recreating unknowingly place where I live. So what we will do, we're gonna keep going towards this area here, and we have the high school, which is absolutely full to the brim. So we're gonna do extensions a lot earlier than I thought. Probably should have gone for a bigger high school, but hey ho. So let's add another road. I don't want to connect it there. So what we will do, we will just have a do we want a cul-de-sac at the end? And then yeah, it does look alright. And then we can connect the pathway. Is it gonna be alright looking? Yeah, it kind of looks alright. And what we will do now is place all of the extensions. So gonna place them in this area here. Overlapping items. Anarchy on, and we are not overlapping anything. Is that cheating? Probably yes. But it's a game. We need to move on. So a little bit. Closing eyes. And getting on with stuff. Oh, so a little bit of more tea. And what could we place in here? What we want to place? Probably nothing. Am I right? Or just extend the... Yeah, let's extend the... I don't know. Let's fence it in. Let's keep it away from the road. Let's fence it in nicely. There we go. What about the color? Is it two different colors? Of course it is. So let's pick the color up. Oh, so hard to catch it. Doesn't want to connect. Come on. There you go. So all of the fences are in the same color. And do we have enough space for anything down there? The fence is exactly on borderline. Do we want to... Whoa. Autosave. Do we want to place some row housing, or do we want to leave it empty? That's the big question now. Will you want school next to... Nah, probably we'll just fill it in with some trees, and we can put some pocket park here and in the corner. 2x2. Yeah, we can place that. Let's move it straight into the corner like this. Spot on. Although we could do with some shops or cafe. Waterfront cafe would look quite nice. That to... How does it look? Nah. Can't decide. Let's see how it looks. There's pretty big gap. It's the back of the building. Both of the buildings are backs of them are facing each other. Do we leave it there? Yeah, let's build. We can always delete the buildings if we don't like them in the end, right? Let's do 2 by 2 there, and then we can doesn't connect now. Doesn't look fitting. Um, mm, not really. Let's do it all in dark, same as the school. Is it though? No, the roofs are too white. Much better. A bit whiter. There we go. Now, this part we could go for something bigger, so we can have a basketball court or tennis court. So let's see what we can place. Tennis courts. Yes, we can fit them. Enough space. There is enough space. That's pretty cool. Actually gonna place it a bit closer over there so we can place some trees. No connection. Why is that? Is it better? What about now? What about now? There you go. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Let's add some trees in this area. Not trees, bushes. Yeah, good separation. Add some bushes on this area as well. And let's add the small ones in between. 6. There we go. They're exactly next to each other. Yeah. Yeah. Does look alright. Sip of water. So tennis courts are here. What about basketball courts? Can we squeeze them in somehow? We do have space there. Which way do we want it? Do we want it to be shaped a bit differently? Do we want it here in the corner? I think yes. Yeah? Yeah. Can play basketball. Normally I've seen like in videos in New York, I would say. New York, normally it is next to the roads. Everyone is driving past, looking how everyone is playing basketball. Like, I can only imagine that it's pretty good, cool feeling. Myself, I'm not a big basketball player. Have played it, well, probably I'm not very good at it. That's for sure. So yeah, and we have space here that we could fill in with something. We need to remember that we are next to kind of big road. It will get even busier with time. So maybe some kind of park, not a playground, that for sure. This will be way too big. This kind of little park next to the basketball court. Yes? Nah, it ends up in nowhere. Or just leave it as it is. Or build a small park. Canopies. Wide pocket park. Wide pocket park. Yeah, let's do that. Let's adjust the surface. Let's connect it down here. And what we can do also is put some trees around and put in the footpaths so people can actually walk and access it. So yeah, let's how do we will actually connect? Yeah, so we are fine with that in regards to that. And let's place some beautiful let's add some color. Yep. Let's add some color. Same here on this side. It does look nicer. And let's add some palms here. And let's add some surface. I like to go with this golden sand thin and just do a random weird shape. Just makes it look a bit different. See? Just that small, weird surface just makes it look a lot better. At least in my eyes. I don't know, maybe just me. Let's add the same surface. Oh, we need to work on this surface first so it doesn't look as weird. So can do it this way, like that. Let's add more of barriers. Here. What? Did I misspell it? Probably I'm misspelling it. Two R's. Me. That was a bit silly, but like we get that. We got that. We got that. There we go. Looks a bit more realistic. Do we want some here? Yeah, let's add some here as well. Sound like somebody is already playing, but there is no one playing. There is just people living in the tennis courts. So that's a sign that we need to move on with the building and providing people with housing. So what I'm thinking, this area here, what we can do, because it's, what about school? Again, can't keep up with it. Well, it is what it is. We want to stay off this road, because in the future we might be upgrading it to a highway. Maybe not, but let's keep our options open. So what we will do, we will have connection down here. We will connect it and go all the way down here. Probably we'll have a small roundabout in this area just to connect it, which we can always get rid later on. And for that, I'm thinking we gonna have just simple suburbs. No, probably some parks, but like nothing much more. And let's start and build out our road. So as I said previously, we're gonna have a connection tunnel going through here So we will leave this space, and basically we ain't not gonna touch it in any way, and we are not gonna encroach too much on close to this area. We'll just leave this area for maybe something bigger. As I said, let's not get too close to the highway. Let's have a gap from the kind of encroaching. Can't build anything too close to the too small one. Can't build too close to the hillside, so it doesn't look too weird. What's happening here? Let's do this and this and this. Then we talked about adding a roundabout in these areas, which we will do. Let's do large, just in case if somebody decides to take a road from here and take it all the way down here, and just let's make sure that the access is all right. And yeah, if you like what you're seeing, press a like on the video, subscribe, as these episodes will be coming out every week on a Sunday. Well, live streams. And there is different series called One Map, Two Countries, which is recorded episodes. They are coming out normally midweek, Wednesday or Thursday. You might enjoy that as well. But of course, if you like live streams better and you have more time on the Sundays, just press the bell so you remember, and you can tune in every week. And I will be happy to see you over here. And of course, feel free to drop a comment in chat if there is anything that you would specifically want to see, or would you want me to suggest build. So let's keep building, and what we will do once we fill this area in with some small suburbs, we will of course add some trees here and there. Quick auto save, and yeah, I'm gonna go too close down there. So yeah, it does look a bit weird, but like at the same time, because it's so curvy, the road is curvy, it makes the drivers slow down, and it makes the road a lot safer for pedestrians. So next step for us is let's put some trees here and there. Do we want hickory? Let's not have a hickory. Let's have these ones. So let's go. Let's add as much as we can. I just know I'm obsessed with the trees. The more, the better. How does it look? Crazy good. Yeah, you imagine There's just highway next door, but there is a forest which separates it. It's quiet and it's nice. And basically, you know that you can just jump into the car and straight away you can get on the highway and just quickly get to the places where you need if you work in a farm or whatever. Yeah, it is pretty cool. So what I'm thinking, what we will do in this area, we can place some low density low density low density building. Trying to find the words and I'm missing them. Thinking about something like that. Just nothing too high. We will lock it in so it doesn't level up. Maybe we can go for something wider. What about like 5'3", but it needs to be low. It can't be like very tall. Well, it can be, but I don't want it to be. This is too big. Depth 4. Nothing. 4x4. Too high. I think the first one I picked, it was the best one, no? And now I don't remember the size of it. 3x3? Was it? No, it wasn't. Oh, it was 2x4. Now I remembered. Yeah, it was 2x4. You have multiple ones. What about these ones? These are a bit lower. Yeah, actually, these ones look pretty cool. The French from the French pack. Let's place couple. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it looks pretty cool. I do like it. Let's add some pedestrian. No, let's add surface and then add pedestrian paths. How do we want to have it? You know what? We ain't gonna see anything, so let's place it as it is over the surfaces. Let's not worry about it too much. Right? What? Feels like I'm gonna get blind. Something darker. Can't do that. How does it look? That does look nice. No, what I will do, go the easy way. And now it looks like I'm what the hell I'm doing? Testing. I'm testing. So yeah. Yeah, it does look alright. Kind of weird, but not weird. Does look weird here. Need to have it a bit smoother. Yeah. And let's add more of the trees. Probably sound wall in this area. Yeah. Sound wall and a bit of fencing, just so people don't walk out by accident into the doorway. Let's hide the ugliness. Everything is so big. There we go. Does it look weird? Yes. Am I okay with that? Yes. Let's just move on. And the three time here. Yes. Does look nice. So we have 76 residents, 64, 66, 69. That's a good addition for now. And what we can do over here, no, it's gonna be too close to the train tracks, so we ain't gonna build nothing there. But what we can do is add some bushes here and there. Bush, London plane tree as well. No, yes. Just make it bit. And let's do the famous golden sand surface. Let's see if it does work in this area as well. How does it look? Look good. Yeah. It does look better. So what we can do now is it getting too busy down here? No, it's not. It's alright. It is alright. Oh. We have reached the limit on our recycling center, which I told you about in the start. So what we're gonna do is we will expand it down here, and the way how I want to do it is I will do a bit of a leveling down here. So I'll have actual we're gonna have it a bit higher than the rest of the landfill, but it will add sort of a charm to it, that we are using every single space and the bottom of at the edge of the mountain. They are already digging into it just to make sure that we have a place where to place all garbage or trash. So let's expand it. It will definitely provide us with more space for trash, but we need to double check after we do this if we have enough transport going around. I would assume that we do, because like our town is quite small. Well, currently it's small. It's gonna get bigger, that's for sure. I know, we are breaking some of the rules, but like as you saw, I didn't use space on other side, so we can go out of the borders using anarchy for bet. It's still realistic, and we need to remember in reality these kind of compounds, you know, they are massive, much bigger than what we have here. Ours is just a tiny landfill comparing to others. So we have done it all the way here, and I think we're gonna stop. Let's just a bit straighter. Yeah. How does it look? It looks like we are crazy. That's all right. And normally what they will do is they will just build it higher and higher and higher up. The pile will be so tall that they will just cover it up, put in the pipes in, and they would get the gas from it. So I'm thinking once we will be ready to get rid of this area, we will actually build it up. We will try and recreate a old landfill, basically. We'll cover it up, and yeah. So processing speed, we are quite bad at it. So what we will do, we will add hazardous waste collection point that will add 20 tons processing for us. So let's do that and hope for the best. Oh, we have only 1 ton spare, so we need 2 of them. What about now? Oh my god. We are pushing it. We are literally pushing it. So yeah, we have invested quite heavily in this. I'm thinking probably more than likely we will have to do another hazardous collection point. Other way, we will be pushed into spending big and having a recycling center or something. What's happening here? This building doesn't like something. What is it? What could that be? Does have access. Trying to sort it out. What we could do is try and connect it by invisible road connection. Will it work though? One direction, we need 2 directions. 2 directions. There we go. Oh. The rest doesn't want to work with it. Oh. There's a pedestrian walk as well. I want to figure it out. I want to sort it. I want it to work. I might need to... Let's try and move it around a little bit more. Because I do like how it looks in this area. It's just spot on looking next to the highway. Big polluting industrial building. What if we move? Let's hold it. It doesn't like something a lot. let's remove the... Oh, look at that. We sorted it out this way. I know it took a while. It's just like, I can't let it go. I had to sort it in some way. Yeah. Let's add back some of the trees. Have some sort of separation. So it's not that easy if somebody crashes, they actually crash in the trees, not the fence straight away. So yeah, we have done that. Let's see what our citizens are not happy or are happy with. Unemployment, unreliable mail service still. Garbage service that we sorted, traffic hits people moving in, we don't need to worry about it. And healthcare, don't need to think. There is buildings burning down or fire station. Vehicles in use, 0. Really? That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Well, it looks like we're gonna have a forest fire. I'm not sure if the truck will be able to... No, it can't. So we might be in a big trouble right now, because I have had it before. This is very unexpected. I didn't plan it in this stream. If we don't put out the fire, it will spread across the map. It will definitely spread across the map if we don't have a... if we don't have one of the most expensive fire stations that you can think of. Oh, it disappeared itself. Oh, we saved some money. We're lucky, because basically to put out the fire for the trees, especially in the areas like this, you need a helicopters. You need a helicopters, all the way you ain't gonna put it out. That's for sure. Time for a sip of tea. And again, to everyone who is watching, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Maybe share to your friends. They might like it. And yeah, let's move on with the build. So as I said previously, it does look quite alright. It's nestled in between the mountains. Hopefully it will level up, because we're gonna have more services down here, and it's pretty close enough. I would say they should be able to pick it up and level up as well. But let's move on in this area. First we need to see what was the problems with the services. So mail service, let's double check. Wow, now I see. We can't process everything and fast enough, but what we will do, we'll just leave it for now. We need to get the taxes in. Our service trade is quite low, and why is that? What about our electricity? We're not exporting that much. So that's awkward. Why is that? Why we are not exporting enough of electricity? Is it because we don't have enough substations? let's try and sort it out now, because like we just need some little bit of push of money, more money, so we can expand quicker and go into bigger buildings and whatnot. So let's add it here, connect it that. Yep. So that should help. Did it though? I don't know why I closed it just now. It did help. Very tiny bit. This is the first when I have it. The transformer capacity is 80 down here, and it's 80 down here, 160 altogether. So in theory, we should be able to export a lot more. Could it be that, or underneath power line capacity is 80 as well? Do we just need more connections? I'm baffled with this. I know I'm just going nuts right now. Just trying to figure it out. Because it's a bit annoying. There we go. Now we're exporting everything and should be able to make some money. As you can guess, that's a bit cheeky. A bit of a cheat code kind of in the way where you export electricity, but look, is it unrealistic? No, it's not. A lot of places do. What have happened there? Oh, just normal traffic. Everyone moving in. Look at that. These roads. Looks really nice. Everyone coming in. Very nice. Let's return back to our gridlocked city. There we go. Let's work for time being on our traffic lights. And I don't want to go into too much detailing because this is not a traffic fixing episode. We'll just add some corrections. Let's move it to split phasing and allow turning on the red, so the people just get through it quicker. It does help for some time, but then quickly you notice the city is getting bigger and bigger, that actually split phasing does not help anymore. It does make it worse, and then you need to go in and basically custom every single junction. And with this version of traffic tool, it is very hard and confusing, and it just takes time. I know you can save some of the stuff in it and just think. I'm wondering why people don't use this junction. Like, look, if you go there, come off there, even if you're coming just in this area, it would be still quicker to go around than just stand there in the queue. But let's not worry about it. It will sort itself out. So yeah, let's work on or. All of a sudden they became happy. Why is that? Oh, the mail service improved. traffic is gone. That's weird. But I'm happy if they're happy. Our city is growing weird. It's just like everything. We're getting stuff here and there and everywhere. With demands. Everyone is demanding from us. Let's build out another not massive but exponential expansion of our downtown. So I want to keep it in a grid down here in this area at least. So what I will do is take this road. We're gonna go out not too far because we don't want to go too crazy. Come on. 90. There we go. So that is what I want to do for now. And we don't want to connect on this area. Because it is going just for this, like with time it will build up and it will be just too crazy for us to deal with it. What we will do is we're gonna build out a bit of a road down here, and it will go through here later on, but not in this episode. So we're gonna have a big nice I hate the grid breaking. So annoying. After all these years, still can't make sure that the grid is spot on every time. But it's not a biggie. Let's have it in the way that we can widen it up, widen the road later on, and let's have it 90 degrees here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, is that right? Yes, it is. So what we will do here is we will just make it smoother. Let's do that. If you want to know how to do this, is basically going to move it. You go to manipulate nodes, then you go on the node here, press Alt, and then just drag it out. It is one junction, but it's not as tight, so it's smoother corners, looks more aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, pretty easy, not that hard. Auto save. So what we will do is I want to have higher, taller buildings in this area. Let's add some more roads, and I'm thinking let's add roads with parking, because we are quite reliant on transport, on cars. I mean, on cars, we are quite reliant on cars in this city, and it will stay like that for most of the build. So we need to think about parking. So quite a few of parking roads would be very nice for this area. I'm breaking and breaking my grid like crazy, man. Wow. It is what it is. We can hand place a lot of buildings here, make it more unique. Don't need to worry about it too much. And let's add more and more and more roads. Let's have one like this. No, not that. This. Wider. Is it too crazy? Nah, it's fine. Does look nice. One thing that we can actually do is we can have connection here, but we're gonna have a pedestrian connection. So we're gonna have a pedestrian street, and we're gonna connect it here. Yeah, so we have connected it there, and does look alright. Although if I was coming from there, I would be like, yeah, I will come. I'm gonna come across. For me, I would prefer if there was bollards, which are like retractable. So if the services are coming in there and they just pull them in, and you're fine. You can drive through. So now we need to figure out what exactly we want and where we want it. Do need to remember that we can have a train station in somewhere here, probably. But need to make sure that it's kind of separate from our main line, because it will be for freight mainly. So we need to have some sort of separation. Oh, look at that! Oh, we're making money. We are making money. That's very nice. So let's start and fill in this area. Probably we need to go with high school again. I'm thinking 1500 availability and elementary school. What is going on with our elementary school? So it's 1,000 people. High school. Is it too far? Wait a minute. Something is not right. So we need both elementary school and high school. It's just me being silly. So we need to figure out where we're gonna place elementary school. Probably let's do some sort of urban style elementary school, a bit further away from higher density roads. I'm thinking maybe we could place it here. Elementary school. Where do we have a Dutch one? How does it look? Oh, quite fitting, doesn't it? But I was thinking about City Elementary School. Yeah, I was thinking about this one. But is it... Doesn't it look a bit out of place? What do you think? Or urban? What's the difference? 1500 or 1200? Or Eastern European? Oh, look at that. That actually fits in right there, right. Well, this is primary. We ain't gonna build it with a look at the beach. That would be too much for elementary school. Trying to figure out which one to place. If any one of you want to suggest any, think. Please do. Let's place this one. North American fits in. Looks quite nice. It's a bit on a higher side, which I wanted to have as well. And upgrades, extension floor. Let's do it straight away. Because I think this elementary school ain't gonna cover our needs anyways. No, it does. Capacity 3500. We good. We are good. That's very nice. And then we need a high school. And do we have similar looking high school? City high school. And does it fit in this area? No, it doesn't. It does almost, but almost doesn't count. Where could we place it? Thinking. No, not that. Here, this way. Or modern high school, we need to check what we want. This is 300,800 capacity. What? This is 21750 capacity. Is that for real? Yeah, it is for real. Definitely going for this then. Let's go in this area here. That way we can build around is there any upgrades? Additional teaching building. Alright, I see. Okay. Student dormitory, yeah. So we will be able to place on these sides. What I will do for now, let's double check capacity. We now have well over what we need. So what I will do is let's just extend these surfaces and just leave this area empty for so we can use it in the future. Let's have like fake park or whatever we can call it, and then once we need more capacity we can just build it over this area. We don't need to worry about anything like trying what did I do, trying to find what to do now or whatever, because it's gonna be fine. We have thought about it. That's what, again, we use that word, future proofing. That's what we are doing right now. And let's add some bushes. Nothing fancy, just bushes. That will be good. Oh no, didn't think about that. Don't worry, we'll get rid of some of them. I'll just go with the bulldozer, because like, what you doing? For some reason it lights up the high school every single time for some reason. No. Is it because of the because of the footpath, the surface? That's why. Got it now. Does make sense, yeah, because it is part of the high school. Now, important that I don't delete it by accident. That would not be fun. Yeah, and let's add the surface. We have added the surfaces, making it look a bit realistic. And now what we can do is start building on this side. And what we will do is we will expand this area with a parking lot. I just need to make sure that we can have a parking lot that fits in the way that, yeah, it's in the middle, that we can connect this area here, the surface. And can we do it this way? No, it doesn't look that nice. 90 degrees. Here we go. We will actually put in connection just to make sure that people actually can, you see, people actually can access this area. It's breaking up for some reason. I think it's gonna be fine. It should be. Who knows? It should be fine. It should be fine. And now that we have done that, we can start and build in these corners. How far from the beach are we? We'll do some low rent. We can do low rent here. And what size is it? 1, 2, 5, 5 by 6. 5 by 6 low rent. These massive things don't look very appealing. 5 by 5, what's in here? These French buildings again. Not too big of a fan to have that there. Let's maybe do high. Anything that it might be high building. Maybe there is something. I wanted something or medium. Yeah. Does fit in here. Let's place both sides. Looks good to me. And would like to have same color on both of them. Yeah. Let's add some tree line here. We'll have actual trees this time, not the bushes. Just to have some greenery here. Does it look too empty? Nah, it doesn't. It's alright. It's facing that way. Yeah, once we have the extensions, hopefully they ain't gonna be too close. Well, I think it will be fine. So what we can do now here is let's fill in this area with southwest. Do we have any deep southwest buildings? 5 by 4. That will do, I think. No. This ain't gonna do at all. Let's take this off. We'll pick this one up. And we will add it here, here, here. We're gonna delete this and this. Add another one here and then find probably this same building. Yeah. And just put it here this way. Use the move it. Use the move it. Add it here. Connection. Oh, no, it doesn't look nice. something else. For this corner, we need something else. So it is at least 4x4 minimum. Let's do corner. And what park? North American. We want any. Nothing. Southwest? Nope. Northeast? Nope. Dutch? Nope. Can switch off everything and there's no corners? Or is the search button just not working? Let's go through all of this. There's nothing there. Really? Huh. This is bizarre. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. There is no corner buildings. Or maybe I just don't know how to look for them. There we go. Does it look nice at all in this area? Or do we want the urban ones? Because they look very similar to those ones. So, you know what? Let's do one of the urban ones. Looks nice, smooth, good transition. Let's add it here. It does look a bit weird, but come on. It will do great. I think it's not quite nice. How does this street look like? Pretty nice, pretty nice. I do like it. Yeah. Let's adjust the color a bit. Because it seems a bit dark for me. Not sure why we are paused. Okay, so we need to fill the rest of it. How does it look? It looks quite nice. So what we can do in this area, it is quite a nice corner for we have unemployment, right? Yes, quite high. So we can start and add some taller office buildings, and one of the places where I would want to do that is over here. So let's do it. So most of this build will be hand placed. As I said previously, the grid is broken, and so let's try and find something interesting that would be quite nice and fitting for this area here. Is this alright? We want the view of sea. Could we go with something massive? Then again, if we go big, maybe we should go here, this area. But it's next to the schools. Or a bit lower. It's dilemma time, dilemma time. Not a big dilemma for this. Seen it. And decided straight away that boot and bug will be here. And the color is quite interesting as well. Yeah, I do like it. Looks nice. And now down here, what I'm thinking, we could do it some shopping. Look at our car parks. Everywhere, cars. Crazy. Or maybe we can do underground parking here. Could we do that? Do we have enough space? We do have enough space. Kind of, we do. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. We're leaving it there. Because it fits. If it fits, I sit. Extend this surface down here. Because more than likely we're gonna have a footpath through here. Now we just need to figure out what else we're gonna build. Either we are building shopping building. Do we have 6x4 shopping? We do. How does this look like? Way too big? Does look way too big. Is the 4 good enough? We could even do 5, but it does look a bit too high. Something lower. Is it too high? Or we could actually do 4x4, another 4x4, and face it this way. We actually could do it. Yeah. Which one does look better? This is kind of within our team. Yep. And you have a nice view of the road, cafe. Let's move it closer. Down here. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do the surfaces. What surface we could do? Let's do this surface all the way down there. So I'm gonna expand it here, and I did it a bit too far, I'm guessing. There we go. Expand these ones there. Sorry. And let's do it. Doesn't matter. Let's do it here. Add it down there. Little corner there. There we go. Autosave. How does it look? Looks very bricky. That looks fine. Let's add some beautiful bush. There we go. There. Maybe one here and there and there. Yeah. On this side as well. Spot on. And let's add actual footpath. Invisible pedestrian path. There we go, and people will start using it very soon. How does it look? Pretty cool. It's not too tall. What we can do, actually, we can lock the building level here so it doesn't grow too high in front of this building. At least for now, we want to save those sea views. But when it gets more crumped up, then we can unlock them, and as it's kind of a bit further away from or perfect city views like this building, which is like crazy. It blocks have views for everyone. And yeah, what we can do is we will have more office buildings down here, and one of the areas I'm thinking might be good down here, and it will be probably another 4x4. Same height. That would be a bit too crazy, would it be? No, it wouldn't be. What about these? I want to see what side of... Aren't they too big? Yeah, it does alright. Yeah. And what I will do now is corner lot, and we're gonna go for the urban one. Yes, urban 2x2s, I'm guessing. Yeah, actually it's squeezing. Is it overlapping? It is overlapping. I did not notice. And then I'm feeling like, oh no, I have made a mistake. There we go. Now we can place 2x2 easily. There we go. Yeah, I like mixing up styles. I know. But be alright. Let's expand this surface because there is no surface here for some reason. Yeah, that's alright. That look alright. Don't need to worry about it too much. And let's add some big high shopping building. What will it be? 2x3 width. 2x3. Oh no. Did not realize that this will be so much nicer. There we go. Massive advertisement on the side. Crazy good looking. Fitting. Yeah. 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 And expand the surface again. There we go. Somebody could move in quickly. I want to see how it looks. Come on, come on. Any takers? No takers so far. And what I will do is let's place some of these style buildings in this area here. Let's do 2 of them. Move it across. Just like that. That way we can place some trees in the middle, give some greenery for this area. Then we can just fill it in with the golden sand, just to hide the imperfections. Alright, complete. There we go. Spot on. And what we will do here, we'll place small 1x2 row house northeast. Yes, high level. To be honest, we could place even 2 of them. just gonna do it this way and ignore that there is advertisement on that side. Can't really see it anyways. It's fine. So what we'll do now is we need to find something for this corner here, which is 5 by 5. Yeah, 5 by 5. So now we need to find something interesting. 5 by 5, which is corner lot. Is this a corner lot? It's not a corner lot in any way. So what we can do is go southwest. Do we have any corner lots down there? Doesn't look like at all. Does look pretty though. That I will tell you. Oh, we actually 5 by 6. My bad, my bad. Okay, let's see what we have down here from all of the types. Not that. Laurent. Oh yeah. One day. Not yet, but one day. This will be crazy to get in right now. That would be not the tallest, not only tallest building on this island, probably on many islands. But it does look crazy good. I do like it. What else do we have? Nothing pops out that I could and would want to place here. Let's swap it around. UK large flats. No thanks. Let's just do smaller corner. What's there? 5 by 5. These one we already looked at. Let's do maybe 4 depth. We'll go slowly. I can't remember all of them myself. It's just, you know what? This. Yeah. This, and we're gonna place in some row housing. Level 5 row housing, and can actually place some of these. Yeah, let's do this one. That will improve our area quite well. People like them around, and works for us, doesn't it? Oh, there's another one where Tigo's good about that. No, we ain't gonna place two of them in one place, in one area. 1 by 5. No. 1 by 6. What do we have here? I want something that is quite... No, it does not fit at all. Sorry. I'm very sorry, but you don't fit. Mean? I know, sorry. Come on. Show me, tell me. North American. There we go. This is the bit I was looking for. Very nice, very good. And we need to push this building over a bit so it connects nicely. There we go. What about this area? What's in the... Alright. that alright? Kind of is. Is it? It is. Fine with that. Okay. Yeah, it's looking better and better. I do like it. So what we gonna have? We're gonna have little quick 1 minute break, and I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. So, oh, look at that traffic building up. Everyone moving in. Nice. Only thing that I don't like is that people don't use this road here. Why? Everyone is using this here. Why? Tell me why. Is it so much more convenient to get there? Look at it. Look at it. And by the way, if you're wondering what are these bright containers, actually download a container mod with real live containers. Actually, have seen these ones on the road, the pinky ones. They always getting to look at it, how nice it looks actually. Or one, and there is hypergloid. I think that was MSC as well down there. Yeah, MSC. Yeah. Let's stop admiring containers and move on with our build. We need to fill this area with a couple more high tall buildings. So what I will do is I'm thinking we will add another office building here, high one. Yeah, 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 we're gonna do that. I'm not sure about size, probably something different. Go with weird looking office building, can't we? Just like this. Yes, awesome. Found it, put it on, and it looks great. Let's just move it over a bit. That's one thing that we definitely need to do. Let's do this. Done that, and then probably we could do with some plaza here. These ones are massive, too big for us. Something smaller looking. Do we have some plazas? Terrace Plaza. Winding Park. That's massive. Let's do this terrace park, I'm thinking, and we can place more buildings around the area. Let's place it and move it in the way where we need it ourselves. Probably we're gonna leave it that way. What I'm thinking is I would probably like another weird looking road here. It's the one way. Can't see where it goes here. Just like this. And then don't have enough clearance to have the road going through there, but what we will do is gonna have it here and then just connect it nicely. Too far. Yeah, that's how I wanted it. There we go. Just want to have more office buildings in this area, but the only thing is that I'm thinking probably they will have a wide parking and I don't want that. Three by six. I want this, that's for sure. Yeah, it does look alright. Then we can have another footpath through there, can we? Yeah. Can have another from top floors you can see the beach. Just trying to figure out what I want to do and what I don't want to do. Can we place 2 by 3? No, 3 by 2. Look at that massive. We don't want anything that big, right? Or we do? No, we don't. Place building like this. Oh, what did I do? No, it does look too weird to have it there. I want this. What I will do, I'll just move it as far as I can from there. As long as it's connected still. There we go. Took me a while to figure it out, but like I want it this way after all. But thinking and figuring things out is very important. Need to remember that. So what I will do, I want to do this, then I want to do this, that. 90 degrees. Yep. The invisible pedestrian path. There we go, all the way here, connected. Perfect. Now, we could do with some couple trees here. Nothing too crazy. Do we want birch trees? Yeah, nothing too crazy. It's just like they're there. We are not trying to cover up anything. It just does look nicer, and that's it. It's nice. And what we will do here, we gonna play with the panties. There we go. There we go. It's alright. Add some tree. Maybe we can need add something. It's gonna be always this color. Let's do this. Yellow. Pretty fancy looking, if you ask me. And in this area, what we can do is let's. Are we gonna extend our surface, or are we gonna do this? What is happening? Is it police? Stuck in traffic. Ambulance, I think it was. Something like this, yeah. Oh, what do we have here? We don't have enough space for anything now. So what we will do is place the fans. Place the fans. There we go. And add some trees. What else did you think it's gonna be if not trees? Yeah. Me likey. So yeah. Does look nice, yeah. And we have space here for more. Do we want? It's kind of office area, but there is these houses. Or can we find a middle ground? And there's houses, there's offices. We can build a shopping shoppy shops. Do we want shoppy shops? Or do we have something round that we could place there? Like from the offices. We do. But no, it's just not gonna be, not going in there. No, no, I need to calm down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna place one of these buildings. I'm trying to figure out what I want in there. Do you want these? They're quite nice. Say mixed. not really sure what I want. Everything is so nice. Let's just build some residential. That's the easy way out of this. Not knowing what I would like to place there. Let's nick the colors. Let's add a small pocket park. Cool. Have balconies towards motorway. Because that's the view. That's the view you want to see. But to be honest, it still fits in here. It's not bad looking. And now what we can do is we can place 2 by 3 by 2. I think. Is there enough space for it? Do we want something this tall? Too tall, probably. I like the buildings from China Park. They're quite nice looking. Can we fit this one in? Made it look different. Yeah, let's work with the surfaces a bit to make sure we can make them look a bit better. Yeah, cool. And some trees, bushes to save us. Just not. So yeah, that's pretty cool down there. Yes, it is City Skylines 2. It is. And let's place some more trees around this area here. Probably apple trees will do, and some of the flowery bushes, which always cover up everything nicely. So yeah, it is a bit close to each other, but I think it should be fine. So let's jump over to this area, and what I was thinking, we will place a couple more tall buildings around the area, and then we will work our way around them. And what I mean by working around is that we will be just filling in the areas. Oh yeah. So we can have something like that. Do we have balconies on these ones? Yeah, we do. So we need to have the balconies facing the seaside. So we have one there. What else do we have? One of these. You can build them in these areas. Just need to make sure. Just need to make sure that it's fitting right in. We actually can move this one over because we will be able to place lower density buildings next to it. Probably I'm thinking we might be able to squeeze in some level 5 row housing. That would be quite nice. And let's place couple more. Let's find a different size. What do we have in 6.6? I'm looking if it's going close to the beach. I want it to have balconies, so we can place this one here. Yeah, it does not look very nice. Because in my head, like, you know, if you're building a house so close to the beach, you want balconies. That's for sure. Definitely need balconies. So we're gonna place a few of them randomly here and there, and then we're gonna work our way around it. Look pretty cool, yes. So next step is filling in this area here and slowly start wrapping up the episode. Probably we'll need to improve a few things here and there. Waiting for ambulance. Guessing that we are not doing very well in that regards. We have one medical clinic for 16,000 citizens and growing, and one small cemetery. I think it's time for a improvement on healthcare. Don't you think? I do think that. Its unemployment is very high, but I do think 100% sure I know that we will touch on the industry. Unfortunately, not in this stream, but it will be the next one next week, where we will go and start working on this area. But let's leave it for next week, and let's keep building over here. And what we need to find a clinic that we could place somewhere down here in our downtown, and I'm not sure how big or small I want it, but I'm definitely sure that we need ambulance in high levels. This is Eastern European hospital actually, and I'll be honest with you, it does look like we're gonna be using it. And we're gonna be using it here. Quite close to highway. but it doesn't matter really, does it? It doesn't. What we will do, we will have another connection here. It will be pedestrian road again, just so there is more access for hospital. We'll just connect it here, and in the future, as I said previously, we're gonna extend this road down there. Look at that, all of them are going out. Yeah, I built the Eastern European one only because it had a 9 ambulances available comparing to other ones. So it is very good for us because we can see that there is some need around the town. So let's continue in this area down here. Look at the amount of people walking. It's absolutely nuts. In a good way. So what we're gonna do is we will build some south west buildings in this area. I'm thinking probably we don't need sizes. Let's just go and see what do they have, and we're just gonna go with the feel. There is a corner building. I like how it looks. Build it. Right? Right. Does look absolutely amazing in this area. Let's get rid of the palm tree. Let's move it down here. This looks a bit weird for me. What I'll do, I'll just place some small bush. I don't know why. I just seems too naked for me. If you know what I mean. Yeah. It's pretty good, cool looking building. So let's have more 3x2. Yeah, let's do this. Look at this. We're having exactly what we want. Right? Yeah. Pretty awesome. Yeah. What I do know we need for sure 100%, there is like no even question, is parking. But with the parking, I want to make sure that it actually feels like it's a good place for it. And over here, I think we can do the multi-story parking because of the way of the windows, how they're facing. But does it look alright? It is crazy big. It's very high. What do we do there? Undercroft parking, the Dutch style. No, we need to mix it up. Let's place 2 of these, and do they look alright? I think they do. Just notice that I'm moving this building here. Yeah, it does look alright. Right? Yeah, it does look. It does look alright. Yeah, we're gonna leave it, and there's 122 parking spots in these two. Yeah, it's pretty good. So let's try and finish off down here. Should I go for some Dutch buildings? Let's do Dutch. Medium. Do we have high? How do they look? Look at that. That's actually pretty cool looking. Do like it. Oh, and we have Southwest as well. Let's take the Southwest off and look for anything that we might be interested from this. And it looks like it is absolutely nothing. Don't want to be rude and say that I don't like Dutch buildings. I do like them. But for this build, I think they might not be the right fit. Although, let's try and place it and see how it is. How it works, how it doesn't work. Because like in New York, you would see some buildings similar to these. So it's actually fine. Just not too bad. I think I'm just a bit too worried where I shouldn't be. And do we have a corner lots that we could use? There is some corner lots here. One. And the rest is... This is 2x2. We can move it around. Connect it here. Yeah. I actually am happy that we are using these ones, yeah. Does look alright. What we can do here, we can place another parking. The longer ones, too long. Just need to remember we need parking here, there, everywhere. Because we don't have no transport, public transport right now. And this will do 22 electric. Now, one side is electric, other one is not. Still, that will do, that will do. Over here, what we can do is probably build some sort of shop. What's the depth? Is it 6 that we can get? I think it is, and width is 4. No, we don't want anything so high. Probably. Do we want something like this? Too deep. 4x4, and I would not mind actually waterfront style cafe, but probably none of these because they don't really have. Let's do 4x4 actually. Water. What? There's nothing from waterfront in 4x4. What about commercial? No, too big, too crazy big. Look at this. I'm thinking this one that I just found. 1, 2. Looks pretty cool. Does look pretty cool. What we will do, just move it over here a bit more. Or actually a lot closer. Opposite of what I wanted to do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's have the same color on both. Yeah, will do. It will do. Um, let's put some trees. Cover up our math. That's not a mess. It's not a mess. I'm joking, only joking. Yo, it's a Joe. It's AJ. How are you doing? And so what we are doing now is we are trying to figure out if we are placing another parking here. Probably we are, because as I said previously, it's just crazy down here. Do we have anything small enough that we could place? No, not really. What about these ones? 3x4, 3x5. Can get the 3x5. Let's move it around. Put it here. It does look alright. Yeah, do like it. And let's place some trees here. And now we have a prime location in this area. What I'm thinking, we might be able to place some signature building if we are lucky enough that we would have enough space for it. So we are 5 by probably 4 by 5, 4 by 5, 4 to 6. So lot width 4, depth 6, and let's see what we have here. Probably we'll have to go with one of these waterfront buildings. Oh, this is crazy nice. I like the corn a lot. This looks nice, but like it's too small. This would be nice if it was other way around. We can actually place it here, right? There we go. We are sorting this area. No problem, AJ. No problem, AJ. It will be very, very brief for you, because we are finishing in finishing stages of stream. So basically, this is our downtown core here, which we are working on right now. Our commercial core is in this area, which is low density, basically with future in mind, so we can upgrade anything that we would like down there. We have few suburbs in this area down here, which are slowly growing towards our farming area, which is called possum farms, as in paws, urban lynx. And we have a small town village, Possum Beach. Down here we have fishing industry and some farming industry in this area. And we do have our wind farm in this area, and also a ore industry down here, well, stone. Basically, so we are able to build the buildings, and it's realistic. And this is our recycling area, which we are struggling with right now, but it is our next stream's problem. But yeah, let's get back into finishing this area off. So by accident I found this building and I placed it here. I think it's pretty cool looking, especially with the view like this. Crazy nice. And for this area, let's jump back into the buildings we had here. And I'm thinking we're gonna do the European style, the restaurant. What about this? This is actually quite nice as well. And it's historic looking. And it would, yeah, I'm gonna go with this because, as I said at the start, I'm looking for some signature style. No problem, AJ. I'm glad you're here and watching. So I'm wondering, it is kind of out of place. It doesn't go in style, but again, it is waterfront. It can be fancy stuff that we build. It does look fancy. So let's add some bushes down here. Just cover it up a bit. Very nice. And some palms. As we are closer to beach, we go with more and more palms. Yeah, and probably later on I'm thinking to have a custom built road up front on the beach, because like, look, it's crazy. There's traffic, there's parking everywhere. We need something even more grander, wider, bigger. And at some point we actually need to start working on our beach as well. Hi, Trust for Job. Yeah, I actually have considered that, but again, the places I've been to, the walkways are not in every single junction, if you know what I mean. Because the space is restricted, especially in very dense cities. They go more underground than overground, but probably I will have some places. I do have a mod for underground paths. It's this one. I haven't used it. I downloaded it, I think, a couple days ago. I haven't had a chance to use it. Probably next stream we can try and do it. But yeah, it's basically you place it anywhere, and then underneath you can connect the pedestrian paths, and people will start using them. But you need to remember that you need to get rid of the crossings. Other way, people will be like, well, why do I need to go underneath if there is a crossing just here? So why do I need to use steps? But yeah, it is a good idea. If you have a space, you can do it. We can try and do it. The only thing is, now this will be me guessing, if you mean the raised one or the one which I just showed you. I will go with the one I just showed you, because it's easier to just be sneaky and place it in here where the building is. What I will do, let's move everything around. But you let me know which one you thought you wanted me to build. So let's go with this one. It's quite detailed. I do like it. Needs a bit surfacing. Can we move it? Yeah, we can move it. Let's extend it here. And we're gonna do another one here. So we're gonna do it this way. Extend the surface so it looks more realistic. Let's get rid of the paths. We're gonna still leave this one here because, well, we don't have space to do it down there. And funnily enough, we can't forget to connect it underneath, right? So, and to connect it, I need to see where exactly it does connect. It is a bit weird. As I said, this is a new mod that I'm using. Just want to see if it connects or not. Let's do it this way. So this way we definitely know that it does connect. Does it? It does. Looks creepy, but it is there. Let's see if people start using it at some point. Doesn't look like, but we shall see in a moment. Let's adjust the surfaces, change it all over here. Just like that. Well, that was fun. Have you had that happening to you? Crazy. Now I don't remember which surface it was. Like, let's use this one. Ah, don't you hate when that happens? I think it was this surface. Almost 100% sure, but doesn't matter. So yeah, what we will do now, we will continue filling this area in. I do hope that this looks nice. Does it fit in? Probably not, but it does look very nice. Like fancy place where you want to go for quite nice food. And yeah. So what we will do here is we'll finish off down this area. Previously I said that I would like to place some row housing, and that is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna do 1x2s, couple, not too many. Southwest were very bright. I don't want very bright. Northeast, yeah, these ones are nice, actually very nice. I'll place 3 on each side, because what I'm gonna do, I will at the end down here we will have something taller, probably not high density, lower medium density. Yeah, that works. So medium density. Again, I would probably want a North American or 4x5. These are nice. Oh, look at them. Can I fit it in here? I can. So we're gonna place this one. Do like this one because it goes with all buildings in this area, because they are kind of more North American style, Northeast, sorry. Especially with the school, elementary school, it fits in. Yeah, let's have this one here work on the surface a bit. First, don't want to be all over the place. I want to build row house here. Thanks. Uh, yeah, I'm trying. Sometimes, it's just like just need to place whatever feels best. And other way, you'll be sitting in the filters trying to figure out, oh, does this fit? Does this fit? Does that fit? And you'll spend our time just by searching. Whoopsie daisy. Searching for the perfect building where you will end up going back and actually using exactly the first one you looked at. Well, at least I have found that that happens to me quite often. So what I will do, I'll place these ones here. And I'll see if I need to get rid of the... Do I need to... No, it's good. Don't need to delete the fence down there because it actually looks good. Does look alright, right? Yeah, it does. Spot on. Yeah. So now, over here, let's adjust the surface. I'm gonna do like this. Add some trees, some bushes or trees. Bushes probably. Actually, yeah, that is a very good idea, and I will show you something in a second. Just a second, just a second. Underground. Underground. Oh. So we are working here, yeah. We have it already, but I know what you mean. We will have more. We need more. It's not that we will have to have more. It's just no option for us. So I'll just finish off with the surface down here. Bush, bush, bush. There we go. We have that. And about this area, like, we do need the parking. The underground one is a lot longer, but we can place... We did place these ones, small Dutch style as well, which we have over here. I know you barely can see it. It looks like a normal building, but these ones are underground as well. If you can't see in, you can't see in there. But yeah, these ones are underground as well. And over here, because I think that style over there, it looks quite nice. Does it look like that? I know the place you're talking about, but like I haven't looked at it because I love going around the world on Google Earth. But last time I looked at Atlantic City was very, very long time. I think it wasn't even looking at Google Earth. I just saw some documentary hearing about that most of the casinos are getting demolished. But that's about it. But yeah, if it does look like that, that's actually pretty cool because I know it's on seaside, and I will have to look into it. Actually, I will remind myself. I will take a look at it, and probably we might be able to implement something similar to Atlantic City. Because yeah, most of the TV shows I've watched, and they're based on like filmed in New York, they always go to Atlantic City. Like How I Met Your Mother, if you know that kind of TV show. Barney going over there being crazy. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Yeah. um, so we need to find one more building down here, which we gonna be 4x4 southwest. Do we have southwest? Be nice if it was corner lot, but we don't really have a corner lot. But this probably will do because it has windows in the corners. So technically it is kind of a corner lot. And let's have it there. Let's work on the surface. Then the surface. Oh, mid-rise buildings. All right. Ah, all right. Now, I just like in my mind, I do remember that I'm, I can't be mixing it up. I've definitely seen that there was some casinos. There was like probably I'm mixing up. But yeah, no, I know now I know what you mean. Actually, as I said, I'm quite serious. I about looking up Atlantic City on Google Earth and just take some inspiration. And for next stream, probably it would be a good idea to replicate something out of there. I think so. At least in my mind, it would be quite impressive if I could replicate something. So yeah, next step is this area down here. We'll finish it off now, and that means that we are probably very close to the end of our stream. 10 minutes out or so. So everyone who's watching, you're a legend. You're a legend. You're a legend. And also remember, like, subscribe, and share. That helps. That helps. But anyways, let's keep building. Let's keep building. So this area, we have this already here. Probably in this middle bed, we can have another a bit taller building. Maybe we should go for a hotel. No, I'm thinking probably we could go for a hotel, and let's switch everything. Northeastern hotel. Hey yo, yes. Yes. It's a bit of a shame. Oh, thanks. Love it. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. There's one for you. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna place this building here. And AJ, actually, talking about Plata, I have it on my list. I do have it on my list, but for this stream, I've been kind of prepping, and I didn't want to mess anything up. So I went with the mods that I have right now, and for next one, definitely I will have. I will definitely have Plata on the list. That's one of. I think there is about 10 or so that I will be adding. So fancier hotel. Let's see what we can do regards to that. What I will do, I'll take all the sizes out. We'll delete this one straight away so nobody moves in. Probably somebody already moved in. Sorry, need to move around. Sunshine Hotel. That's like, this is crazy. This is like Miami. Uh, Makes me think about GTA 6 release straight away. Can't wait, can't wait. I'm not sure if you're playing GTA. Well, I don't play, but when that comes out, probably I will play it a couple times. Yeah, this is quite cool looking, but doesn't go together with those buildings down there, which we have in the background. Uh, let's have a European as well included. Uh, Cotopalansk. This is awesome, but doesn't fit in here. That probably would fit some of these buildings. Trust for job. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, because stream is chat and stream, they are not together at the same time, and I'm going crazy quick through everything. So what I will do, I'll try and find a hotel which has a balconies, and that's what we are going with. And these ones, these are crazy as well. Everything is just crazy good. I just can't decide. You know, when there is too much, it's too much. It's a shame that these buildings don't have they don't have balconies. That's the word I'm looking for. They look like they do, but they don't. What to do? What to do? This is crazy. Well, I'm thinking the same thing. If it was the half of the length plus balconies, but it doesn't have any balconies. And hi to my little watchers as well. Interesting that you are mentioning it, AJ. When we play the city skylines, we are always worried about the skyline. That it needs to look spot on, perfect. But then you go on Google Maps and you take a look. Then you take a look at the actual real life cities, and most of them, it looks just weird. Not how it's supposed to be. The most of the buildings where they're placed and all of that, and the reason why is because of the rights. Most of the people, they have a I lost my thought. We're gonna go with old school. Connected this way. There's actually hotel balconies, which is awesome. That is what I wanted. Down here we're gonna place commercial, which will be 3, 4. 4 width, 6 deep. Do we want tall? No, it's gonna be too tall. Gonna have this, and now at the back, what we will do, we will. You have both of you have a good points. Do like that. Over here, what do I want here? So we have the living quarters, 2 of them, hotel, commercial. Probably we need a proper parking next to this massive residential house. I'm thinking 3x6, because when I place car parks like this, in my head, it is that in the future, once we are taller, more dense, this will be area where we're gonna build more buildings, and yeah, that's why I don't mind to have a proper parking lot, because I know I'm gonna, at some point, I'll get rid of it, and it will be. So this one I wanted to place over there. So what we're gonna do now, gonna place it here. Does look a bit quite a lot low, but I think we're gonna keep it that way. Yeah, it will be proper restaurant down there, and we're gonna have a couple more. Gonna have one of these commercial here, which is a bit higher, because it's next to the car park. It does make sense. Let's work on the surface a bit. And then another low here, which will be 3 wide. We're gonna do waterfront. Does it work? It does work, but we need to get rid of the fence in the middle, so it doesn't look too weird than the fence at the back. And just work on the surfaces a bit, so it looks like it's one together. The hotel, the commercial site, the small restaurants down here, and basically it's just easily walkable. You can walk through everywhere however you want. Actually, speaking of that, we will add invisible pedestrian path, so people actually use the shortcuts provided. And over here, do we have a space? We do have a space, so we're gonna have another. Basically, you can walk across here. I do hope that we're not gonna break anything. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, it does look good. I do think as well. This is too dark. Let's try and have it colorful. Too colorful. Yellow. Yeah, this looks nicer. So, yeah, guys, Little Holly's like New York. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, uh, London as well. London, there's quite a few, or there's like, uh, I'll be honest with you. I think it is all of the old cities, because it's been long time ago when they built it, and people were walking most places. Not like nowadays, like me. Need to go to the shop, which is down the road. I do sell my power. Yes, that's the cheat code I'm using. Legal. It's legal. It's legal. But as you can see, I'm not earning that much from it anyways, because we are using most of the power ourselves. Uh, so yeah, it is a little cheeky trick what to do when you start building out, and basically you need to do it if you wanna go far and not bankrupt and not be able to keep going. So yeah, so what I'm thinking, I feel like for this episode we have built quite enough, and there is quite a few places down here that we need to further improve. So that will be on the next episode stream. So what we will do, I just want to remind this is the first stream I'm doing actually. Hope. I know it's been quite alright and interesting, at least for me. I will do streams of this exact map every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Greenwich time. And what we will do, I'm planning in next episode that we're gonna finish this area, basically this downtown. We will be building industrial area just down there, and probably we will be starting to sprawl this way as well. I will come up with more details, exactly what we are doing. I'll post it on board a couple days before the stream, but the stream will be on Sunday, next Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Greenwich time. Yeah, it was very fun, and I hope to see you in next episode. Next stream, I need to remember. In the meantime, go to my channel and check out my other build called One Map, Two Countries. There is 5 episodes out already, and next episode coming out will be Wednesday or Thursday, probably Wednesday. It's in the works already, and I do release couple videos and shorts during the week when I have time, or I have something interesting that I can release. More than likely there will be some shorts coming out from this stream at some point, so keep a lookout for it. And AJ, that's definitely what we're gonna do. We're gonna do transport in probably next episode already, because our city is gridlocked. But again, we need to remember that people are moving in, and that's like temporary. Fingers crossed, temporary. but we will do public transport as well, at least in some way, in some shape and form. But anyways, guys, you've been legends. Much love. Like, subscribe, share, and I shall see you in the next one.